Hey divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. Give me 1 second while I copy Mojo's post onto the dashboard or onto the posts of YouTube, so anyone might be looking to join us on there can see this and hopefully come over here. There we go. And I still need to download Monday night's stream and post it on YouTube. So I guess that's 2 I should work on after the stream tonight. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble. Yes, I saw Mojo, thank you. I just copied and pasted it over to YouTube. Seemed efficient. And Ada is, we are playing Satisfactory where efficiency matters. And so Ada will be proud of us. Anywho, ahoy Twitch. Not ahoy YouTube, not ahoy. Ahoy Rumble. I should really probably upload these to Rumble too, huh? Anyways, like I said, we are back. Actually, I should probably click a button over here on my other browser that says I have a problem with Restream, like streaming or anything. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and... Alright, so actually... oops, I needed to do this save, or this load. How was your day, Mojo? I got my birthday present to myself earlier, about an hour ago, and I was playing with it. More details on the Discord once I get things figured out and can get some pictures taken, because it's shiny. But we're over here because we are about to finish with the biochemicals. Oh, we were about to finish with the biochemical sculpting, but that was before I rolled back the save. Whoops. Oh well, we've got plenty. It should be quick. And then once we have 250, we can report in. In the meantime, maybe we'll get more singularity cells going. I was looking at, whoops, oh well. Frequently I heard a backup beeper on a work truck that sounded like a goose with an airball. That's funny. So I'm going to run over here. Oh wait, that's not where we wanted to go. We wanted to go... And I'm debating... I don't know if I'll do this on stream or not. It depends on how today goes, I guess. But I'm debating on... Oh, apparently crouch does not let you go up if you're in hover mode. Restarting sentence. I'm debating on whether or not on stream or privately I'll just go around or add a mod to this that gives me dimensional depot downloaders, and then just start gearing up to have everything darn it, what am I doing? Have everything, I gotta remember to finish my sentences. So the idea is to get the Dimensional Depot downloader and then hook up all this stuff so that I don't have to manually deposit things. So like the downloader there'll be a steel plate or an iron plate downloader and a concrete downloader to feed into this, a dark crystal downloader to feed into this. And then this uploads, and then we have a downloader over by our portal hub that will automatically feed this, so I don't have to come in and keep refilling all the time. And then do that, multiply that by wherever else I've got things that are places where I'm manually depositing materials, and also where I've got drones. And with all of that, see if I can get this 1,000 coupons completed sooner, because this is only we have 100 already. This is at 512, so we've got over half, but we've only got like 4/5 of the amount that we need. So doing more is gonna take forever. So you need a downloader for each depot, or can it handle multiple? How do you mean, like for each part? Like I don't know actually. Like that's one of the things I kind of wanted to experiment with, and kind of one of the reasons why I was thinking maybe this would be an interesting stream to do. Is to see like what it looks like, because this is what we're going to have in the new playthrough. Is we're going to have uploaders and downloaders to eliminate the need of having trucks, tractors, even drones. Although drones just sound fun to have, and I am going to the effort of getting the rechargeable drones through the industrial evolution. So I'm like weighing the options here. But I was thinking like could be an interesting experiment. On the flip side, I mean that's an experiment we can do in the other save. So I'm really torn. I kind of like, is it worth the effort to even try and get this 1,000 save, this 1,000 coupons on stream, or should I just report in sometime in the future when I finally got it accomplished? But meanwhile, we play the other game, and then I play this save again when I'm not streaming, or do like a mix of both. I don't know. So much effort to think about, or so many possibilities to think about. We're at 2:30. 2:30? Well, it hurts. Let's see. That's not the right one. Go back up there. We want this one. So I guess so the uploader will upload whatever's fed into it, to the stacks. So my question is, what happens if we have multiple downloaders pulling the same part? Who gets priority? If there's a way to handle material less in order to focus more on progression, it might not be such a hassle to work through the tiers to get the rechargeable drones. Yeah. And the drones are just fun. I don't necessarily need the trucks or the tractors, but if we did trains and drones, that would be fun. I do still want to do trains, because I still want to see about getting getting a track that circumnavigates the entire map. Okay, it looks like we got a couple recharging here. I wonder what they're doing to the power grid. Oh, they don't seem to be affecting it at all. I wonder what was going on over at the motor works when we were hooking that up. What I will do though, once we've got the biochemical sculptors set up, I am going to maintain loading that, and then it's going to feed into an awesome sync instead of to like this AI module, expanding module thingy is feeding into an awesome. I'm going to do that over here with the other things. Like I said, we have some possibilities for things we can play with, or some experiments we can do, either in this save or in the next one. Because the other thing I'm doing is the other save. Anytime I set up production of something, it feeds into a dimensional depot uploader, and then whatever doesn't get uploaded gets sent on through. And then it either splits off into a machine or into an awesome sync. So So we should be feeding the awesome sink regular and much. So in the next playthrough, maybe that's the one where we try and get 1,000 tickets. 1,000 coupons. I don't know. Yeah, ballistic warp drive. We've got supplies for that. How are we doing on... Ooh, we're at 71. We're doing good. Thermal propulsion rockets. How are we doing on those? We got 25. Go ahead and drop those in. Thermal rockets are at the nitrogen plant. We can check in over there, see how those are doing. Also, I have coffee, soda pop, and water. If anyone wants to hit any hydration commands. Where? I always get turned around at this place. No, it's this one. Modular engines. We need more modular engines. And I think the modular engine's pretty well automated. But we can always check in on it. Smart plates. Which one are you? Modular engine, that one. Oh, we need rubber. Okay. We can do that. I thought there was something here that I needed. I think it's the smart plates that I got fully automated. Maybe. Definitely have enough here. Okay. Back to... Wonder what it is with the mask. Why that's removed and replaced every time. Alright, let's head over to biochemical sculptors. We'll need 8 more, so 2 more. Just a few more minutes and we'll have that finished, and then we will connect this up to this awesome sink over here. So we can do that part right now, in fact. Trying to get it. There we go. Okay, one more batch. Yes. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 ha ha. Ooh. We already got the fixonium. Oh, that's fuel. Never mind. What's that feeding into? What's feeding into you? What are you delivering? Oh, sheets. Oh. Okay. How are we dealing with the overflow here? That is the overflow here. Okay. So we can actually just do... We'll just say none for now. Once this gets resolved, we can turn it back on if we're still here. Come on, give it to me. Alright, that should be it. So we'll run this over here. And we will... Zoop. Also tempted to just turn that off for now. Just unplug it. There. Why do kids and animals have impeccable timing for being needy when you're busy? Yeah. Alright, let's turn this in. Okay, that's done. We just need 200 ballistic warp drives. We are up to 73. Oh, this may take a while still. Okay. I wonder what's needed still for that. So we know we need the, oh, I'm good. I can knock that out. I can... I don't know what else I can undo. I guess I'm stuck for now. So, oh, singularity cells. Okay. Well, nuts. Okay. Whoops. I don't know if you heard that. It was my new toy turning itself off. You go ahead and kill that too, I think. Yeah, once I've got things figured out with it and can take some pictures, I'll post them on Discord. Concrete. Let's see, that's plates. Concrete. Dark crystals. How is Palia going, by the way? Oh, whoops. I guess I am cheating. We overclocked this component, this factory, which is doing singularity cells, which are all needed for the ballistic warp drives. Oh. We'll not abuse the thing any further. I think it's a fair excuse. It's a fair. I think it's fair to overclock and overproduce or double production on the singularity cells because of how many places they're needed. Everything else is only needed in one spot. No, there we go. Turbo fuel. This is rubber export, which. Okay, it's just having trouble unloading. What are people missing here? High speed. Okay, air producing, so. So high-speed circuits that are fouling this up, but this isn't really what we need. This is just feeding this machine over here, which is at this point only feeding the awesome sink. We're doing on thermal propulsion rockets. We got a few. Arg. Ooh, we got enough here stacked up. We could totally feed this into... let's see, how would we do this? Probably... No, that's not going to work because that's a smart splitter. Let's see, there's a merger right there. Okay. Wait, is this... Okay, that's how that's happening. Okay, so if we do a splitter here... Smart splitter. Send... Oops, that's the wrong direction. There we go. Okay, so that's to that. Oops. Come on, quit doing that. Okay, so any through to the right, overflow straight through, and that gets hooked up there. And, oops, caps, superposition oscillator. I'm thinking we don't actually need to have them in our cloud, so we're just going to engineer this a little bit better. And then we'll go ahead and drop these in there for you. Put those away, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now they should start feeding into the awesome sink. Yeah, actually pretty good. I suspect that the Meiji, which are elf-looking people that live there, are actually humans that were mutated by corrupt form of flow called Echo. Cool. Need to upgrade my HOE, LOL, so that I can dig up relics. Yeah, we need over 10 million points between each one. So that's gonna take a long time. So it might be better just to try and do the achievement on the next save. I don't know if I actually shot myself in the foot by burning everything down and starting over, but I didn't help anything either. The other thing I'm going to do on the other save is, as I get coupons, I'm going to unlock stuff until the only thing that I'm earning, or so that the only coupons I earn can go towards that total. And it doesn't look like mods actually like affect achievements, so if I get really desperate, I could do like the coupon multiplier mods that are out there. How are you doing? Still proceeding. How are we doing on thermal rockets? Getting a few at a time. Let's see. It looks like this is still cooking. This is still cooking. Looks like we need some more steel, though. We can do that. How are we doing? 78. Oh, man. We are not progressing very quickly at all. We'll give it another 30 minutes, see if we can manage to get to 100. If so, then that means we might be able to get to 200, because this is our sole and only focus now, is to get those done. Oh, that's a question though. How fast are they being made? Because if it's like 2 minutes per, then we will not be able to finish by the end of the stream, because 100 times 2 minutes, more time than we got. So let's see how much this... Okay, 60 seconds per ballistic. Ooh. That's still more time than we have. I'm going to say this is a fair. This is not cheating. This is just making it go faster. Technically, none of it's cheating because it's all within the rules of the game. But I don't have 4 summer sloops to give this. But that being said, I think we need to check in on our singularity cells and then also our other components. Yeah, they've all burned up. We're probably going to have to just do without, honestly. It means some more travel time, but I want to, yeah, I think I want to save my what's it's for that factory or for that constructor, manufacturer, whatever. So we'll have to travel the old-fashioned way. Teleporters were fun, but I needed to do them more intelligently. Or see, with every new save, every new playthrough and playthrough attempt, we learn things. What to do, what not to do, how complicated things are. Okay, so we need more dark matter crystals. And then I think I'm going to run up here and dump a few things into a container feeding a sink so that I can have more inventory room. It's like we don't need these. Go ahead and dump these. Dump these. Dump these, and these. Sort the rest. Okay. Also, we could go do some hunting. Because the more biomass we feed into the machine, the faster we can make it fill. Or into the sink, faster we can get coupons. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do to hurry things along. I think at this point it's just a matter of preventative measures from stalling the machine, making sure every piece that we still need to move is moving. Wow. Like this. This needs more modular engines. Unfortunately, we have some. But now we need to check on the modular engines, make sure that's still producing. And I think that we finally set up a zip line over there. Whoops, 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 whoops. Get back over here. Through the trees. Looks like we need something more rubber. Still somewhat good on this bullet plates. Well, wherever we had our ADS system, we could probably turn that off too. Actually, did we? I think we might have. It's over at base, so. We'll check that out. Whoops. Come on, grab the wire. Thank you. It's a perpetual staticky person that would die trying to zip line all electrical cables. Yeah. Especially if they were powered, yeah. Actually, come to think of it, no, we still need nuclear pasta to feed in to be able to make whatever. To iron plate time, though. I wonder if we've already rigged this up to go to a sink. Doesn't look like we have. Yeah, we don't need to anymore. Where's the nearest sink? Oh, there's not really one we can access that easily. I guess we'll put one here. Not that one, this one. There we go. And then what was needed here? Looks like more computers and heavy modular frames. Wow, why are we not getting any computers? Oh, I know why. I think it's a matter of the ones up there not being uploaded, and the production we were doing over here got cut off. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Alright. High-speed connectors is an issue. Those are not also not being uploaded. Should be delivered by drone. There it is. Let's see if that's actually delivering any. Should really not look away from the screen while I'm waiting for this to deposit inventory. Okay, wow, we only got a couple. Oof. We need to figure that out. How are we doing over here? Singularity cells. Up to 89. Ugh. What's the other thing you need? Thermal propulsion rockets. What are we doing over here? Need more dark matter crystals. Okay, I got an idea. Unless I'm doing it already. I don't know if I am or not. But we're making dark matter crystals down here. As well as we got a dedicated one to dark matter crystals over by the motor works. I'm going to see if this one over on this side is hooked up to do overflow dark crystals to the cloud. And if not, set that back up again. Then we might run over to the motorworks and see if that one's overclocked at all. I've got some power shards left. See, okay, so it doesn't look like we've really got... Oh, probably shouldn't do overflow because we got these here going. Well, shoot. Alright, we'll leave this alone because it looks like it's being used at a fairly decent clip. I will, however, I think, overclock this if possible. $150 per minute. Wow. Go ahead and accelerate this belt. That ought to help a little bit. And then if we put an overflow on this, it should help out. But this, we'll wait till this fills up first. Forget how many shards are in a stack. Or crystals, rather. Actually, well, that's filling. Speaking of shards, well, that's filling up. Let's process our power slugs into shards, since we got a few. Wow, that's 100 per minute. I don't know if we'll even get that to fill up. Crystal oscillators. Oh, I could have. Oh, that is automated. I don't know how fast it's going. Okay. Okay, that's why it's not working. Okay. It can only supply as fast as it receives dark matter residue, and we are not producing enough dark matter residue to be of that much benefits. Why is this stalled out? Oh, because it's full. Okay. How are we doing over here? 517. Can definitely see why that's an achievement. Over 100. Okay. if we can keep things moving, which means we're going to need to make a visit, I think, over to the motorworks and then over, or up to the nitrogen plant and then over to the motorworks. Keep those things moving. I think I got bit by a bug. I've got an itch on my wrist that won't quit. Discovered that getting a bug bite under the watch band is not fun. I know, this one's like right where my wrist is resting on the table to drive the mouse. Exactly. Fuse modular frames, huh? We should have those on hand. Yes, we do. Ah, what was that? Okay, now modular frames. How's that doing? Or modular engines, rather. It's doing away. Okay. I'm not happy with the fact that it takes 5 modular engines to make 2 thermal propulsion rockets. And that production is only 1 per minute. We got one. We've only got 2 turbo motors in here. Uh-oh. Where's our rubber delivery? Rubber export, insufficient fuel. Oh no! Where's our rubber export? Drone ports. Rubber export is... Oh, come on. Rubber export is over there. That can't be right. That's where rubber import should be. Oh, yeah, that's actually correct. Okay, so we need to get you loaded up with some rubber and then go address that. Oh no, I don't know if I can fix this. Yeah, it's out of... Well, I guess I got some fuel here I can dump in. You need to figure out alternate fuel for you. I guess I could go with the packaged fuel for now. Or the rocket fuel, I mean. Away with the... Oop, sorry, microphone. Oh wow, that was hardly enough. That's also not something we want to see right here. I'll go ahead and take that with me and we'll just run it up there, upstairs. Drop it off where it belongs. $109. We could make it today. Just gotta make sure everything else is flowing properly. Okay, we'll just drop off the motors in here. Oops. And we'll drop off the rubber here. That should get this going again. Yep. How are we doing on modular engines? We got more of those coming. Good. And drop those off. And top that and take what we can from there and do that. That's looking... Looks like radio control units are still being produced, so that's good. Thermal propulsion rockets were up to 6 made. I think we're going to be able to pull this off, Mojo. $111. So while we're up here, we might as well check in on this, make sure it's got enough. Okay, looks like we need to feed in some more dark crystals. Probably just drop them directly into this, that way we can bypass the conveyor. $112. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to disable this one from coming over here. Just send him home to roost. It's rubber fuel. All ports. Rubber fuel, no port. Go home. Alright, boys and girls, how we doing over here? 17 thermal rocket propulsion. We can take these and drop them in. Oh, dang. I think we're going to need to overclock this one. Whoops. Do we not have any versatile framework production going on? Oh no, it's right here. Duh. So I was looking at this like going, we're going to need more versatile frameworks eventually. But we're making it right here, so we're good. I need this production to go faster so that it will feed into this thing, which will feed into this thing, which will feed into this thing. And this really needs to be going faster as well. I think I'm gonna park and make a bunch of high-speed circuits for it, or high-speed connectors for it. Just because that one, if we can keep that one producing, that will also do dark matter energy, which will translate into crystals. The faster we can make the crystals, the faster we'll get done. Forget if these are stacks of 50 or 100. Doesn't really matter. We can make as many as we want because we can put them into the drone port and they'll get distributed properly. Still going to drop the one stack directly into the manufacturer, though. That may be all we get. At least until our supplies restock. Takes a ginormous number of quick wire to do this. Nope, looks like it's stacks of 100. That's fine. Hey, look, we can put this drone back. It's got fuel. It's got fuel to burn. Where is it? This one, this one. Beep. Cool. Alright. How are we doing over here? We might have enough superposition oscillators that we can not worry about sending crystals over here for a bit. No, that's not what I wanted. $117. Dark matter crystals are definitely slowing us up. That's what I was after. I've also been doing this, so I can probably throw some in there. And then time to go check on singularity cells, I think. Oh, we got 100 here, okay. Beep. I don't know if we have enough oscillators or superposition oscillators or not, but we're going to find out. $119. This should be 120. Yep. Did we look at these up close? I forget. They don't look like a whole lot compared to some of the other things we've made. Trying to make it so we can see at a better glance. There we go. Time to reload something over at the singularity cell maker. Looks like steel plates and dark crystals. Or iron plates, right. Go ahead and do concrete while we're here. Dark crystals, not a lot of them. Plates. Concrete. Dark crystals. $75 to go. The little propulsion rocket production is petering out. Let's take a look. Oh, I should really ride that all the way up and then see if I can bear left. Or right frog, rather. I don't know if it's... There are also mods to make the zip lines go faster. I don't know if I need them though. That's gonna be harder. Okay, that's still going on. That's still going strong. It's just going slow. So we're gonna. Zoop. How we doing on modular engines? Might as well just have a mod to make the jetpack go faster. I think there's one. So there needs to be a mod that puts an invisible fence around foundations so that the local fauna doesn't just wander around. You know, it would be nice if that worked. The problem is like I've tried to pen the lizard doggo. Like I put it, he's not supposed to be able to jump 2 meters. So if you put like it's 4 2-meter foundations around him, it works while you're in the area. But when you leave and then come back, like when you leave, he depopulates, and then when you come back, he repopulates. Problem is he does not repopulate where you left him. So or maybe it's a save game thing. Like he'll repopulate, he'll stay where he's at when the game's not running. But when you reload the game, everybody repopulates. $133, 66 more to go, 67 more to go. Biggest problem with pinning them in is that when you leave and come back, the chunk is reloaded, so pinning them no. Making an invisible barrier that repels them would be more doable. Yeah, maybe. Except for the doggo, because he brings you stuff. Did I say double? It's a dual. Sorry, explaining the text from Mutter. That could be coded in as a tamed doggo. Well, you tame the doggo by luring them in and petting them. Oh shoot. Forgot to put these back in the bag. We're gonna watch this produce and I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Got distracted by looking at my new toy a little bit. There are already games that do an invisible barrier type thing, and it allows tamed animals to move freely through the barrier. Wild fauna cannot. They just keep getting bounced. I was talking about the idea that tamed doggo would not be able... Oh. Maybe. That'd be an interesting one. Oh, we're already burning through those? Okay. We need... Okay, we got 60 left to go. That means we need... 120 superposition oscillators. If my math is correct. So that's 100 there. Plus a handful outside. This still looks like... Okay, I think enough will be made that we don't need to worry about the superposition oscillators anymore. So, just need to make sure we get enough singularity cells and other things. Thermal propulsion rocket. Top that off. Come on, we're so darn close. 143. When will I learn to just dump them in there first? Jeez. Another playthrough. Probably so. 145. Go ahead and top off the plates. Concrete might be all right. Back down. Also check in on our coupons, see how we're doing. I doubt we've made that big of a dent. 522, yeah. Yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing is playing this save again in my off stream hours, going through trying to get everything set up, and then so that we're feeding this awesome sink the heaviest things that we can make, and set up the dimensional downloaders so that I don't have to run from place to 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 get it all done. Thermal propulsion rocket. That's the thing I gotta keep the closest eye on, because I think, well, no, I gotta pay attention to a lot of things still. But if I can get to the point where the number of ballistic warp drives we have, which is now at 148, or the one that when we get it down to, when we get less than 50, and we can get this to be the equal to whatever less than 50 is, then that part will be, we won't need to worry about getting any more thermal propulsion rockets made. So I don't need to worry about running up and down back there. But I need to look at it right now because I've got 0. I don't know if that's 0 because we're out of materials or 0 because we don't have any, we are waiting for something to be built. So now it's the time to run back up there and see what's going on. Let's something easy like modular engines. Whoops. Forgot I can't look at that while I'm ziplining. Just realized that Pally is listed as a cozy farming game, and farming is one of the things I've not done myself. Huh. Yep, modular engines. Oh no! We need to get over to the motorworks, see what's happening there. I think they're out of rubber. We may not make it, Mojo. I'm just now realizing. It's either that or we run long. Because we got 50 or less, I think, at this point. But if we're now waiting on things like modular engines, that's going to hold us up. Oh dang, we may even be out of smart plates. Go down. At least here, we can probably supply some more. Smart. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. There's that. How many of these do we need to make? It's 5 modular for every 2. Oof. I don't want to do math. Looks like we're still good on motors. Smart plating is taking a while to reload. Hopefully this is enough. What do you think, Mojo? If we have to, do we run long or do we just finish this up tomorrow night on lagging out? Making this the 3rd game I finished on lagging out. Can't really run long today. Okay, I don't want you to miss out. So we'll do it that way. We'll see how close we can get though. So if we can get close, or not if we can get close, but the closer we get, the less time, or the more I have to figure out what we're doing tomorrow night after we finish. I cannot speak. Whether it's running around here and trying to get things rigged up so that we can feed the awesome sync, or loading up the other game and getting going there. I'm gonna have to park here for a little bit. We'll come right back after I top off some of the other things. 154. Oof. Oof. Why am I just floating? I need to expedite my travel as much as I can. Also, well, after the stream, I need to remember to get downloading, because I got Monday nights. I've got three streams I got to download for upload to YouTube. Download from Twitch, upload to YouTube, possibly also upload to Rumble. Probably should do Rumble just because. How's my viewership over there, by the way? Let's go take a peek. My content on Rumble. Let's see, I'm going to delete that testing one. I'm going to delete the stream of consciousness one since that didn't last very long. Let's see, actually, go ahead and kill that one. Whoops, sorry. I got distracted. Focusing on the wrong thing. Raw views 5, raw views 5, raw views 7, raw views 4, raw views 2. So I think just in the interest of fairness, we should probably upload to Rumble as well. Thermal propulsion rocket 18 is what we have. We need 44. So that's full 20. Let's drop off the singularity cells. How are we doing on quantum oscillator or superposition oscillators? We have, okay, we can do like 40. Can do 43. Oh, come on. Ooh, it's gonna be awful tight on the superposition oscillators. Yeah. Fortunately, I've got something this evening. I've got the production meeting with the lagging out staff after this, so I can, while I'm helping doing that, I can be downloading / uploading stuff. Why are we not making pressure conversion cubes? Because we're out of fused modular frames. Why are we out of fused modular frames? Whoops, that wasn't what I wanted. We're out of heavy modular frames. Why are we out of heavy modular frames? We're technically not. They are still being made. Plus we have some here. So there we go. I didn't want to be done in at the very end with running out of nuclear pasta. I don't know if we have any uploaded. Oh, we do. Okay. Less stressful. Less stressed about it then. Dark matter crystals. Wow. We only had 20 available? Oof. Still no thermal propulsion rockets. What's going on? We do not have enough yet. I just straight up don't think we're going to finish. So much for coming right back. We need 20, 38, let's see. What was that number? Like 16 we needed left or something? Welcome back. I think I might have to run over to the motorworks and see how we're doing on modular engine production. So disappointed by the fact that we can't finish this today. We got so dang close. Okay, you're actually doing pretty good. You're not out of anything yet. That's good. So I'm just gonna top you off. Make sure. Okay, so it should be enough here to make a good. Hopefully there's enough here so that the modular we won't run out of materials for modular engines before we need to, or before we have enough. Hopefully that means we have enough to make the remaining thermal propulsion rockets. Okay, this time I'm serious. Come right back, Mariner. Do not get caught up in anything else. Check in, put in the rockets that we've made, then come right back. Staying on the cables would be nice also. Get back on the cable, you jerk. Thank you. $24, and we need $34. Whoops, what else are we short on? Okay, so it's just dark matter stuff. Okay. I think from here it's just pumping in modular engines to the manufacturer. Waiting to have 10 thermal propulsion rockets. It's 167 warp drives, Mojo. We almost made it. So, I guess tune in tomorrow night on Logging Out for the finale of Satisfactory. And then I'll be back here on Sunday night, probably playing the other game, or the other save. But I'll have spent the weekend probably on getting everything set up to try and get this particular playthrough to get me my 1,000 coupons. We'll see. If I get it, I'll let you know. Until then, enjoy Satisfactory. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. Bye.